name is Nur Hisham bin Othman. Today I want to present about Introduction to High Voltage Lab in FTKEE for the subject High Voltage Technology. I am from class 4 BEEI 1/2. For introduction, the High Voltage Construction Kit is a system of components for application in high voltage technology. All components have the same length and mechanical interconnection. They can be combined to form a test configuration and extremely versatile. Tests are available allow the generation of AC voltage up to 300 kV. And lastly, also used as an industrial test system. For the question 1, test power cable circuit starting from isolated switch 450 volt to the power block terminal and distributed to the controlling circuit system and internal transformers of the frequency converter. Next is the connection from the internal transformers to the out terminal block of the frequency converter. As show the figure 1b, this is a kit 4.0 high voltage. Okay. In this kit have a 7 parts, which is power isolator, power terminal block, internal transformers, current transformers, out terminal block, and controlling circuit system, and lastly the power cable. Okay, to trace the power cable circuit from frequency converter system, which is starting from isolated switch 450 volt to the power block terminal, it use 5 core cable, which is consists phase line 1, phase line 2, and phase line 3 cable, and ground cable, and the last neutral cable. It use a 5 core cable. And the power block terminal had a 2 port, which is terminal for input and terminal for output. For terminal input, connect to L1, L2, and L3, which from 3-phase supply by switch at the isolated switch. While for terminal output was connected to ground cable, connected to the controlling circuit system and internal transformers with 3-phase supplies, and grounding system with neutral line. There are 2 types of wire commonly used to transmit power or electrical signals through the cable. There is a solid wire and stranded wire. Okay, this is a circuit diagram for kit 4.0 high voltage. Okay, this is a LAN 1, LAN 2, LAN 3 cables, PE, and neutral cables. And this is a ground test bay. This is a type of cable used in the kit 4.0 high voltage. This is a type of standard wire. Okay, this is a trace emergency button. Identify the circuit of the system and its connection to the control room. This is for question number 4. Okay, this is a circuit diagram for emergency button. The circuit show the system of emergency button and its connection to the direct to the control room. The signal of system can be channeled to multiple control rooms at the same time. Emergency stop actually works with dual channel operation, which is it will monitor the discrepancy time between the 2 contact. It also has cross the short detection to prevent connecting the circuit in a fault case. Once the button was pressed, distress signal will be discharged locally to grab attention at control room. Okay, the circuit of the system has used 3-phase system, 3-phase line, which is for line 1, actually maybe is red color, line 2 yellow color, and line 3 blue color. Also for the grounding,
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Syairan bin Razli. I am from BEI 1/2. Okay, today I will continue this presentation. Okay, for the trace lamp and alarm circuit, to identify the circuit of the system and condition of lamp and alarm of the frequency converter, and the testing cache, testing room or cell cache. Okay, first this is the circuit diagram for the lamp and alarm circuit. Then for the description, stack light are used in similar application as beacon light or strobes. The information they typically display encompasses more machine or process condition. Stack light typically use incandescent LED or xenon type strobes as their illumination source. Okay, they have three color of stack light which are red, yellow and green. Okay, every each of the color have their own meaning. Okay, for the first color is red, means condition of failure such as an emergency stop or machine failure. And then yellow color means warning light condition of over temperature. And lastly, green color means normal operation of a machine. Okay, next, for the type of cable that used is fire resistant cable. Okay, you can see the image of the cable on the screen, and then the cable have their own part, which are solid copper conductor core, and then aluminum foil, then aluminum foil bonded to the outer sheet, low smoke zero halogen outer sheet, fire resistant low smoke zero halogen silicon insulation, and lastly, thin solid chopper CPC circuit, protection conductor, earth wire. Okay, these cables are specially designed to transmit electrical energy in the extreme condition that occur during a prolonged fire, guaranteeing supply to emergency equipment such as signaling, smoke extractor, and others. Okay, their use is recommended in emergency circuit in places with public concurrence. Okay, next, trace grounding system. Grounding system circuit must be considered from the main grounding chamber outside of the high voltage lab and its grid at each grounding terminal cell and from the grounding terminal cell to the frequency converter. Okay, as you can see the circuit diagram for the grounding system. And for the description, the ground switch is switches to grounded position when software status is HV off or power off. It is always ungrounded when software status is HV ready or HV on. Okay, for the precaution, first always double check after switching of the high voltage part of the system and grounded correctly. And then beware, if the ground switch is grounded position, even left part can be under voltage. Then, okay, grounding system is the arrangement by which an electrical installation is connected to means of a DIN. This is a use safety purpose, although sometimes also for functional purpose. Okay, for example, in the case of the telegraph line, which use the earth as a conductor to save the cost of a return wire over the long circuit. Okay, for the type of cable for the grounding system is power cable with concentric neutral. Okay, the first layer of cable is overall cable jacket, then followed by concentric neutral, and then insulation shielding, next EPR insulation, extruded conductor shield, and lastly aluminium conductor.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hakim bin Shari. I'm from for BEI S/12, and I will present about trace interlock system, which is the last part in this lab. So, trace interlock system determine the circuit of the system and how the connection of interlock system from frequency converter to the sensor. So these two picture is the left one is a circuit of the system and the other one is the example of the interlock. Okay, so interlock is implemented in various applications such as heavy machinery factory installation, high voltage smart grids, and relevant application where there are heavy electrical installation or setups. Interlock is used to avoid damage to a person and equipment when the system is under use. Interlock supporting devices are categorized based on application and mechanism required for the system. It consists of electronic and mechanical components to detect tampering of high voltage system and prevent any failure. So type of cable that is used for the interlock system. This is type of cable, okay. This is copper conductor shield, SLPE or EPR insulation shield, copper bonding conductor, copper tape shield, and this is the white one is fillers, binder tape, PVC inner jacket, interlocking aluminium or galvanized steel armor, and the last one is PVC outer jacket. I think that's all from us. Thank you.
Yes. That's a good one. That was cool. Hold my butt.
Beleza, mano. O perfeito vídeo.